Hello, my name is Richard DeFord. You may know me as Doc Pens, and I am going to do a review tonight that really a pen that I've been looking forward to getting my hands on for a long time. And I was able to get a hold of one of these and a bottle of ink, and so I thought I would review it tonight for you. This is the Conklin 1898 collection, and we're going to get started and show this pen to you. All right, so like I said, I have tried to get my hands on this pen for a little while. I thought it was a beautiful pen the moment I saw it online, and we're going to just do an open box with it and let you see how it comes. Got the Conklin 1898 collection box there, and then their typical Conklin padded gift box. Really a nice box that they put together for any individuals that are wanting to gift this to somebody. It makes for a very classy gift. The reason why it's 1898, the brand or the branding of this pen, is because that's when Conklin started making pens, and been doing it a long time. Definitely not a new kid on the block. So I'm going to show you how it comes. This is this beautiful pen. Now, this pen is it's a resin pen that they make, and there are several different colors available in it. This is the what's called the Misto Green, but there's also an orange, a purple, and what's called a resin flare available. I only do fountain pens. I'm not really interested in roller balls or ballpoints or any of those, but this pattern, this resin design that they have made is available in those other formats as well. So a couple things to highlight on this gorgeous pen. I'm going to kind of turn it around and let you see the beautiful undulations and movement that is happening inside this resin. A couple things I also want to highlight is the clip. Sorry, couldn't grasp that word there. It's very springy so that it's easy to grab onto your lapel or to your pocket. I like that very much. Some of those I have to actually pull, and they're really stiff. This one is not so stiff. But it's still solid enough that it's going to hold well on a pocket. The other thing I want to mention is this cap band, and it has the 1898 logo, as well as a lot of ornate engraving across it with a black background. And these are decorative. Obviously, they do add a quality to the pen. But as somebody who has taken a resin pen and accidentally posted the cap, maybe a little too aggressively, um, I broke a cap on a pen. Certainly not a Conklin pen, but I did break a cap. And the cap band really helps to mitigate that. So it's not just decorative, it also performs a function, and that is providing strength to the lower part of the cap when you post it. So to me, that's an important thing that Conklin does in this beautiful pen. You can see that the design of the Misto Green carries out all through the threads and also through the section. Just a gorgeous color. And then we have a steel nib on this one. This is available in a 14 karat gold nib, but I just have the steel nib. That's within my price range. And to be honest with you, this pen writes so smoothly that, that to me, the 14 karat gold would be a luxury, not a have to have. This is a medium, and I typically buy mediums, but it is available in a extra fine, a fine, a medium, a broad, a stub nib, and an Omniflex. Conklin is known for their Omniflex nibs as well. I've got a couple different abalone pens from Conklin that have an Omniflex nib. And and it's got the Conklin engraving on the nib. I do already have this pen inked, and I'm going to show you that ink here in a moment as well. But I'm going to take it apart. Very smooth threads. I like that very much. I've had some pens that I've struggled just a little bit with with the threads. This is very smooth. And then we have the converter. It is converter filled, and then it also has This is a standard international converter, and it seats very well inside the metal in the section here. And so I haven't noticed any leaking of any kind as I have jostled it and carried it and all of that to work at the hospital where I work. So that gives you an idea of what the inside of the pen looks like, along with the feed that is there. Um, this ink that you see on my fingers is not from this pen. I will tell you that I had a bit of an accident a couple nights ago with a box of ink, and still feeling the effects of that, but not from any leakage of this pen. And so again, very smooth threads. And so I'm going to set the pen down for just a minute and let you see what else is included in the box. And then we're going to get to some writing as well. Soft suede inside. Comes with two cartridges, international cartridges, and it comes with a Conklin instruction guide too for refilling. So that is what is included in the open box. So a couple other things to note on it. The nib is extremely smooth. There's no feedback with this, and I like that. I like writing. When I write, I want the nib to glide across the page. For me, that's important. Some other nib manufacturers make their nibs to have feedback, and that's just not what suits me. Um, as far as weight, it is a larger pen diameter-wise than some of the other pens that I have. It's very lightweight, but I don't feel like that it is in any way compromised in quality because of the way that it is weighted lightly. So that's important. It's very smooth. No textures at all on it, with the exception of the engraving around the cap band. And it's just, to me, it's a very comfortable. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's not. It's very well balanced. As I do this, it feels as it's posted, as the cap is posted, it just feels very, very smooth. So I am going to get my notebook ready and do some writing for you. All right, here we go. Notice there is some additional blue on my fingers. That is not because I'm oxygen deprived, but because the ink that I am using for this is a private reserve ink, Pearlescent Blue Silver. And this is a beautiful ink. It even says right on the box, shake well before use. But I do have to say that this ink container, I don't believe is liquid rated, because when I shake it, it makes a mess everywhere. So this is a beautiful ink. It is multicolored, as you will see, that works perfectly for this pen. But just know that you need to take some precautions if you're going to shake well before use on this ink, because like I said, I do not believe that um, the jar itself is liquid rated. In fact, I may even move this jar over, may even move it over to, I have some mason type jars that I use for inks. And so at any rate, let's get started with some writing. I'm not the best in my handwriting, but we're going to, we just re-ink this pen because I've written so much with it. And let's see how it does now after we've re-inked it. The ink itself is a very wet ink. But it is so smooth. No skips. Just a beautiful writing pen. And so now let's see how it writes with an actual phrase. And then we'll try our signature. All right. So this pen retails for about $135, along with all the other iterations of it. So $135 is certainly a good price point, especially for a quality pen such as this 1898. And so that's all we have for you tonight. I hope that this has provided a little bit of information about this wonderful pen, and I hope you'll reach out, subscribe to the channel here, and let us know how you like the 1898. If you have experience with it, we'd love to hear from you. Till next time, have a great night.